How do you do, lad? All right? Have a sit down there, Chuck. Now, Albert, this is what you know all about this search line, don't you?
I do.
Because you're desperate to find your butcher's boy.
That's right.
Is that right? Now, oh, years and years ago, how many years since you've seen Bob?
Oh dear. So that's what I'll be sounding like with this plastic bottle.
Now, oh, years and years ago, how many years since you've seen Bob?
Microplastics cough.
Oh, years and years ago, how many years since you've seen Bob? It's a long, long time ago.
Hello?
Since you've seen Bob. It's a long, long time ago.
50?
50.
No,
Could you...
about
Well, I'll...
46.
Sella, for fuck's sake, would you let me think?
Yes, 46, spot on. A quick reminder. See, you used to be a... You was the boss, weren't you?
No, I wasn't the boss.
You weren't the boss.
Fuck me, this programme. This episode. See the researcher, it's that junior researcher. I just wondering if any of you would mind if I bring my son in to learn, learn the ropes. He's wanting to become a researcher. You alright with him finding out about if her that's singing is alright and hasn't rehearsed for ages, and finds out when the anniversary is, and finds out.
See, you used to be a... You was the boss, weren't you?
No, I wasn't the boss.
You weren't...
If he was the boss. Sacked.
No, I was a worker.
You were the worker. But young Bob was your butcher's boy.
Well, he was allowed to work with me.
Right. So you're sort of a boss over young Bob, weren't
Well, we say that.
Yes,
anyway.
but you're a worker, and a lovely work as well.
Well, we'll say that if you insist. But I wasn't the boss. Or a boss. I was not a boss. Or the boss. Fuck is a butcher's boy?
Now, the butcher's that you worked at was in Clapham Junction, is that right?
That's right.
Yes, and you've been looking for this butcher's boy for so long. If it's not too rude to ask, how old are you?
I used to be 85 on the 30th of this month.
85, is that right?
Oh, fucking 5.
Well, you're 85. You must realise your butcher's boy.
Must be about 70 or...
He's 75, your butcher's boy. Yes.
Why the fuck's he want to meet this fucking butcher's boy? What? I don't get it. I mean, obviously, I could use my imagination. I mean, one of the first thoughts that popped into my mind, but is that not like me, like going on surprise and saying, I want to meet up with, I was working in this web company doing websites, and there was somebody came in on a fucking placement. That was like, I don't know, 10 years younger than me or something like that. No explanation. Or we became good pals, or we fucking, I don't know. We got up to stuff. Just, who is this person that you, especially saying butcher's boy. Like that, what do you mean? Is there anything, is there anything else? maybe I've just, my mind's slotting into certain, like wee boxes, right? You've either made a friendship with somebody, right? You've had some sort of romantic or sexual relationship with them. I mean, if it's not a family member, right? Just that's kind of it. There's, what else is there? Kind of that's about it, isn't it? And normally you're like pally with somebody that's maybe what you in your fucking 30s or the 20s. I don't know. We're 20s, they're fucking teenagers. What? Henry thinks the sub. I want a wee bit extra. I want to know.
I mean, if you saw an Albert, would you recognise him?
I should think so.
Really?
You know, like, I was his boss, or a kind of boss. Well, no, really, but sort of. It's like somebody that one of my bosses for a company that I worked in. I got somebody getting in touch with me and saying, imagine I wasn't doing this, right? So I'm kind of like, you know, it's hard to find me. This is before, like, imagine it's like before fucking Facebook or whatever. And somebody gets in touch with us and saying, I don't know if you saw Surprise, Surprise. No, what was it? I think they were asking for you. It was on a search line thing they've got. What is it? You know how you used to work in that web company? Aye. You know that boss you had? Aye, what about him? He's looking for you. Right? What for? Wants to sort of meet up with you. Him? But did you know used to get on? Aye, but... So? It's not like, I want to meet up with my old army fucking colleague. We were in the trenches together, nearly getting our head blown off.
Well, we'll soon find out, because he's coming on now. Come in, Bob Hazelgrove. Come in, Bob.
Great stuff. Right, now, stories, please. Jesus Christ, I've never seen a more distant fucking handshake in my life. You see that? The older one's got his horn in his shoulder, right? The younger one, the butcher's boy, is like that. Need, you know... I wonder. This is maybe how you had to be.
He's got older, but you were for 8.
That's it. There we go.
85 you look, wouldn't he just look 85?
No, he doesn't. No.
Sit down, Chuck, he'll grow
That's right,
standing
yes.
up. How was it? Somebody up there. Who is up there? The daughters?
Yeah, Irene.
Irene, oh. Well, you can... Yes, you can join up there after the show. Tell us a little bit about those days. I mean...
Aye, fucking tell us. Every cunt watching. Even if he went like that, aye, it's my colleague, same age as me. Wasn't he subordinate to me in the workplace or anything like that? Just, even then, you'd be like that, why do you want to meet up with this cunt that you... Apprentice, why do you even want to meet up with this cunt you used to work with in a fucking butcher's? It's got to be merit.
The price of meat must have changed. Come on, Bob, tell us how much was a pound of steak in
pound of
those
steak
days?
was about a shilling, wasn't it? Nice
Shilling?
Pound of what?
steak.
Can you believe that? A pound of
Would be
steak.
1 and 8 pence.
Oh, pound.
1 and 8. They're arguing already.
It would be about a shilling.
A shilling. Well, that in the new money.
It would be about 4 and 8.
4 and 8. I can't work that. I can just about work a shilling out. That's
Mate, the guy that you've been looking for is here. Hello? He's just like that. That'd be one. Are you alright? Why were you like that with me on the programme? You kinda I had to play it. Got to play it kinda cool.
It would be about 4 and 8.
4 and 8. I can't work that. I can just about work a shilling out. That's about 5p. Wouldn't it be wonderful, girls, if we could buy a pound of steak for 5p? Wouldn't it be marvellous?
And if you came to about 9 o'clock, you could give it away practically.
Oh, what?
Because they only had ice fridges in those days.
Nowadays, they're not even open at 9 o'clock, are they? Some of them.
I mean, Christmas time, we used to work practically 24 hours round.
Yes.
There'd be a barrel of beer in the corner and sandwiches over in this corner.
Wait a minute, I'm getting it.
Bonus then.
We used to get 2 weeks' money
Yeah.
and a leg of pork and a turkey.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, we used to work
2 weeks' money.
24 hours. We worked for about 24 hours.
Well, the night is yet young, and I know you're going to go on all night. In the meantime, we are going to take a break, but we will be back soon to find out how Hot Gospeler Sally Grimmer is getting on. And, of course, we'll have some more surprises. I'll see you then. See you then.
I hope so. There we go. That's it.
We'll have some more surprises.
Because I was like, wait, what's he doing? He's fucking got... what I was going to say was I've worked out is this is their equivalent, 1988's equivalent of looking somebody up on Facebook. You know, you might be going like, why is there not a big deal made? Why is it... This is the guy he's been looking for. That he saw like fucking 50 years ago. And he's not even gone like that. He's like that. This is just like going like, what happened to that? It's not like I really want to meet up with him. He really meant a lot to me back then. You got to remember, see, back then you had to really, what is it you youngsters call it? Down low. You got to keep it down low. On the down low. You had to be like that, all on the down low. I've still retained a bit of that. Oh, really? You got to understand, see, back then, we didn't have mental health therapists and all that. And when this apprentice came in, I just been out of the fucking war. I just been out of the war. And he brought me to life, just, you know, a fucking good laugh. And I want to see what he's up to. Not big, just that I think this is 1988's version of, do you know what just popped in my mind all day? Is this cunt I used to work with? Here, let me see. Type his name in. That's it. That's all this is. Wonder what thing is. Wonder what happened to that. Like, you know, somebody you remember who was pals with Thingy, that you met twice. This is just like the equivalent of, that's all this is. Until
So I'll see you then.
the hand,
See you then.
bang. And then vanished.